There you go. It's back. I was wondering what was wrong, but I'm just shit at this. Well, it's the usual stuff. But hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Wherever you are, sup. Sup, 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 sup. And I am back to the probably, arguably, maybe the last part of the summer event on ZenlossZZ. Let me just, why is this thing? Yeah, the notification thing really bugs me. It's really annoying. But anyway, I've been doing my homework in the background, one way or another. Actually, how do I go? How do I go home? How do I go home? Hmm? Oh, wait. There's this button. Yeah, I guess. And homework is mostly done. And... Huh? Hmm? Where the heck is the... There you go. I'm done with the archipelago shoot. All of it. Done. I'm also done with the blazing wife thing. While I do realize that there is a 3-star item collection thing, but... Well, I don't have that much willpower in me to, you know, max out everything. Especially when they are not exactly required for the S rank and the rewards. So, yeah. Nope. Anyway, the last part is the fishing thing, which is I am kind of stuck because I need to finish the quest before I can get access to these 3 last spots. Now the question is, which one am I supposed to be doing? This one? That one? I guess it's that one. Where's this? Oh, right. Am I supposed to talk to you? Yo, Therese, what's up? Morning, Wise. How did you sleep last night? Ah yes, slept like a baby. Lies. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you well rested. Making sure every guest feels the relaxation and beauty of the seaside. That's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Izuha and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage, getting things ready. Since there's nothing with. Well, that was weird. Okay. The audio just cut out on its own, so yeah. Well, since anyway, Izu and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage, getting ready. Since there's nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you'd like to go check it out? Well, you know that guy who essentially tried to close you down with rumors is pressing, but sure, I'll take it. No problem. Honestly, after taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm kind of excited for the festival too. Decently popular artists, I think, was said by Alice.
Welcome
We'll
to
see.
Fantasy Resort.
We'll see. This place is kind of big though. Actually, where the heck is the sound system? Backstage? Can I go backstage? Wait, is this... Yeah, I don't see any sound system. Yeah, sure, okay, whatever. Just not classical, sure. Morning-wise, you're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical. I see. Well, to be fair, classic rock is kind of nice too, you know. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. While I understand that classical music is original, I don't know about the fresh part. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How do you get so skilled? Fine. Let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. How's the prep going? Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Manato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are driving headfirst into Music Fest prep. Manato is covering the other attractions, so he's covering 4-4. Damn bro, you're really getting rank dry. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of the agencies turned down the invitation after learning about the recent situation with the Timefield family. Huh? That's unexpected. But there are still those willing to come. As of this morning, we've got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Timefield, we will make this music festival a success. I see. Very convincing. Of course, but if we really want the festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop though? I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we've still got a lot of prep today. And that sounds really exciting. I'm to help out like a good Samaritan again. Anyway to say that, but it might be a bit more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up some sun. Oh, don't worry. Even standing here, I'm soaking in some sun. Just like a little bit then. Well, having agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, we spent some time setting up props in front of the stage and then wandered down to the beach to splash in the water. And before we know it, it's already night. What? How? I can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Yep, probably. Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Belle and Minato and head over to Sailboat Drink Stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. May I pass? Thank you very much. Watching movies with friends at night. I've never tried that before. Let's go. Like someone is excited. And coherent screaming noises from afar. Don't make me scream, yeah. Oh, it's a ghost. There's a ghost. Bro, what? Well, that's our emergency. Wait, did someone just say ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Oh, why movie when you can just live action? Alice, Wise, let's go check out what's going on. Huh? We're going there? For real? Of course, yes. What were you expecting? You're the manager here. It's okay. In the end, ghosts are just smoke and mirrors, you know. Well, most of the time at least. So, get up. This place is haunted. We can't stay here. I want to, but my legs feels like jelly. Besides, you're the one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on internet about this place being haunted. Yo, what's up? Yeah. Calm down, this is a real person, not a ghost. You are a real person, right? Yo, bro, chill. I'm real as it can be. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all these paranormal things just started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts more like. Yo, I need deeds, you know? Professional ghost hunter and shit. The reception, the shopping area, cafe, just go check it out yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home. Yo bro, calm the fuck down. Uh-huh. So allegedly we have a ghost. They say this place is haunted. Yuzuha, you promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts? Uh-huh. Haunted. This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presences at this resort. Wait, you can sense that? Wise? Let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we really gonna go check it out? Yeah. Let's go.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
Uh-huh. Up.
Let's head over and check it out.
But that...
Wait!
Uh-huh. A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, yet there's this unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock cases with you.
What's that?
Good question.
Looks like something's happening over there, too!
Uh-huh. So first there's a balloon.
Could you please slow down?
Oh, you'll be up front. Come on, up front. Yeah, there you go. A blurry portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. Yo, what? The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those thugs were talking about earlier? Just, you know. Yeah, that thing
Don't
is...
be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
They actually made the thing animated.
Can we not go any farther, please?
No. You gotta enjoy this 4K HD scary shit. Yo, Yuza, bring us more. And a tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. I don't see it twitching, but it's definitely swinging. The inverted posture combined with its nearly shattered body seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Really? I thought this looked kind of cute. Yeah, okay, let's go. Meanwhile, hurried footsteps come from behind. Belle, Minato, Therese, Iji, and your other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion. Well, shit.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Honestly, I'm not feeling so great myself.
We reach out to touch the weird objects, but the hand passes right through them. What the heck? So they're digital? I mean holograms? No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form.
Huh? It's right there. Why can't I touch it? Impossible. Something must be wrong.
Therese also reaches out, trying to grab the objects, but nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts, their fear growing as it becomes clear these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Minato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
And we realize Alice isn't following us. After seeing these eerie objects, her nerves finally snap and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no! Alice can't handle scary stuff, let alone facing these head on. She's passed out standing up!
I can imagine.
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part! This balloon! This painting! And this plushie!
Whoa, someone's really freaked out.
There we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetric!
Well, someone is freaked out for a different reason.
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Lies! Belle! Yuzuha! Please, just get rid of them! I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
And our attention shifts back from Alice to the haunted objects, only to find they have vanished without a trace. As if they were never there at all.
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts! It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
Again, how do you even sense supernatural? I mean, even our quote-unquote mystic techniques are just either manipulation, right?
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest.
Really? Shouldn't you be looking for clues around the problematic areas? You know, maybe we have leftover stuff or, detective work.
I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow.
Shit is gonna crash and burn.
Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me? Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
Alice is still in shock. Belle, would you keep her company tonight? As for me...
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
Yo, bro. Manato.
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
Had a whole night of nightmares, and the arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. EG seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourist, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, they just walked away. Well, yeah. Good morning, Mr. Wise. Ah, yes, you look exhausted, man. Yeah, about that. Stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on the internet right after it happened. And now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Yeah. Isoha, what's up? Things are getting messy. Yep. Yeah, check a situation reception. Yep. Emergency meeting. Yes. And coincidentally, where's Alice? Is she not with you? Is she still bed on her bed? Seems to be the case. Is this a new NPC? I don't think I've ever seen anyone wearing this before. Kinda nice. Yep, kinda nice. Anyways, back to the main topic. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm. How can we stay calm? The internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I've received everyone's requests regarding the refunds. Process your requests one by one. Please line up in an orderly manner. Oof, rip Therese. And we can see tears welling up in Therese's eyes. While observing the reception area, someone suddenly taps your shoulder. And it's Belle, Izuha, and Alice standing behind us. And we all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Izuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Izuha, Mr. Arnold is, probably a bit aged for heart attacks.
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical?
She probably does.
Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes.
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends
Aren't really supernatural?
Keyword here is most, not all of them.
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet.
Huh. So basically you don't know. Sure.
But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not, 'cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Yuzuha? What the fuck?
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me!
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not! Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
And we've sorted things with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk with Helen, and Yuzuha is checking in with Mia. Okay, and go see what they found and head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows this resort best. Oh, rip MP. I don't know about you, but currently EG is looking a bit... Nah, let's not think about it. Mr. Wise, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please, don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I've managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Mr. Wise came to see us for a reason. I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I need more deets. I see. No need to be formal. We'll answer as best as we can. About the debt? Willis, that guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying he couldn't bear to see the space go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Or is it? Well, long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd find a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corp gave us a huge sum of money, with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now with the deadline approaching, we are really running out of time. And what happens if you can't pay up? Let me guess, it's gonna be confiscation. According to the terms of the agreement, the resort will be transferred to Three Gates Corp. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that Snake Willis anymore. Hey, save up? How do you save up? More deeds, please? N. And na. Uh-huh. No one suspicious, even though you're with Kumano. And Nune. Mosquito? Thin air? How do you even notice that? And ne. Ah. Yeah, but you know, technically your eyes are cameras, so we can just go into your memory card and pick it out. You know? And no? Nah. Right. MP is unreliable. Actually, Mr. Wise, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from most people, until now. Why? Does that even matter? Miss, about this. AG, no need to keep hiding it anymore. Wise, Alice and Yuzuha have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep staying silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Incorporated's assets. The same Midsummer Incorporated that once rivaled Three Gates Corp in military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. Wait, Midsummer? No, I'm not sure. Maybe I remember wrong. I think the last year's event has this name or something like that. I don't know. I can just check out the archives later, but actually I'm really curious now. Let's fortunately I can just check out archives. Summer, right? Summer last year. Where is summer? It should be sometime in August, right? It might be this one. I think, can I like turn off the audio and move this thing forward? Oh, okay, fine. I can just check it out from the this one is, what event is this? Oh, this is when we rescued Rain. You know what? It's probably impossible for me to find it within 5 minutes. I'll take a look later. Yeah, this should be somewhere in August, right? Yeah, I'll take a look at it later. The CEO of Midsummer Incorporated was my father, as well as EG's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow, along with almost all of Midsummer's incorporated assets. Oh, so this place is your family's, I guess. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Incorporated from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step of this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Well, that is all sorts of unfortunate. Yep. So basically, you went from scion of a very rich, probably tops member, into a receptionist. That's kind of oof, rip Therese. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Therese's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets, to look after the young miss. Damn, EJ. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Incorporated would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it to Fantasy Resort. Oh, okay, that's fine, I guess. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all of this to happen. I hope what we've shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. So this place is basically a lot of things, huh? Alright then. Some clues, but nothing really concrete. I understand. I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. And after wrapping up with the chats with the resort staff, we join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. I'm kind of amazed that for 6 years, they kind of took care of everything here. I mean, taking care of things just, by selling things or managing is one thing, but they actually made enough money to do all this, refurbishment and stuff. That's quite an achievement, AJ. Good job. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something. Something that could be a crucial clue. In what MP said? What's not adding up here? Keep spacing out like that and moss will grow on your head, Alice. Wake up. Hold on, Yuzuha. Let me think about some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical but something's off in some tiny corner. And we just can't figure it out where. It's driving me crazy. I see. Take your time and think on it. Wise, we've got quite a few helpful details from the last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at 3 Gates, has his eye on isn't the fantasy resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Therese to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted. Then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to slowly collapse so he could take it over legally. That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. No, something is kind of suspicious here. Now, all that's left is the haunting itself. If we can just figure out how they pulled off those ghostly tricks. Yuzuha, why'd you suddenly grab my tail? For your information, Alice's tail is super small, and it's right on her butt. So you'd stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. Yes. When you're stuck, just get away from the problem and look at it again later on. Wise is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday. So he went ahead and fixed up for an offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help. But Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? I'm going out to sea means listening to someone go Don't stop. I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Damn. To the sea we go. And nenu ne nain. I see. Let's go. Ne. Okay, bigger fish, let's go. Come to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Fairy said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. No. Okay, we are going to the sea now. Let's go. Together with MV and Alice, we board the large boat and head out towards water. Farther from the resort. Finally, unlock new place, I guess. Oh, wait. It's a whale. And I guess this is a big boat. Yep, this is a pretty big boat. Where the heck is MP? Yo, Alice, sup?
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna share?
I'm sorry, Wise. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of deja vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday things around us. Alice, let's hold those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I think I just spotted dolphins.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Does change make you uncomfortable?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
Was that Riz McRiz in action? Oh man. And after spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, we return to the resort to find out that the ghost is back again. I should have known. What's wrong?
It looks like something's happening again.
Hmm?
Alice, are you alright?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Wise, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
Yo, Yuzo, what the hell happened? Wise, Alice, you're back just in time. Just as we predicted, once the resort started developing normally, the ghost couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Manato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away. So this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice? What's wrong? I see. A mosquito hovering in mid-air. That must be what's going on. Yo, what's up? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or wrong. And Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. Mosquitoes? Hovering midair? Is... Oh, wait a second. Grease's drones! Is stealth tech not like super cutting edge? No matter how many times I see it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. And that is... Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitching to pick up scents, and her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out of this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. And without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. This? A projector? Found it. This is it. This is...
Alice! This is...
Huh. A holographic projector. And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Wise, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it. The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're finally uncovering the truth. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
Well, lucky for us, Grace is on her quote-unquote holiday right now. And then we contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with folks from Billabong Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes. Grace.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Yes, ma'am.
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
You're right. They all have the same surface material. Chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in.
Wait a second. Grace? Are you divulging a company secret right now?
Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
That's business secret. Grace?
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
I see. Looks like we finally unmasked the ghost.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Ooh, look at that ASMR action.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you! Wise, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Sure, no problem. But I'm curious, what exactly are you planning?
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
And we hand our phone to Alice, and she and Grace walk off, chatting about something. It really seems they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, and calls over Minato, and leads you both to another haunted object. What? What? Infrared? All set. Here's your phone back, Wise. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. Photo? Yep. Aim it at where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. Okay. We didn't need to call Minato for this, but yeah, there you go. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic object projector. And as we hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Well, that was easy. Perfect. The paranormal camera works like a charm. Infrared? Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the phone. Is that even okay? With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable the cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort, and with this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Just do it. Hey, you're totally petting me already. That tickles, get it out. Anyway, Yuzuha, Minato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Wise will use the camera to determine their exact locations to retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them. Yeah, certain areas are giving off a weird vibe. I'll go check them out. How? If Yuzuha deciding on the areas, the suspicious areas, is through logical reasoning, Minato is just feeling it. Damn, bro. And the three not in silent agreement and head off to their respective haunted locations. Well, that was easy. Press L and where's my filter? Paranormal. I don't see paranormal. I don't see paranormal here, so I guess it's limited to up close. The scent here matches the one from that projector perfectly. Let's see what shows up on the camera. Really? You just smell it. Damn. So that's their sneaky little game. Not exactly playing fair and square. But it looks like there are little tricks. And here. And boom. Damn, Minato, your nose is really good. And for you, I can faintly hear something, like a subtle mechanical noise. Perhaps it's just my imagination, but you check with the camera just in case. Well, thing is, I really doubt there is any camera mechanical movements with the, you know, the way that current cameras work. So it's like, how do I put it? You shouldn't be able to hear anything mechanical unless it was moving.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
Just as I thought. Now that we know what these things really are, they are way easier to track down. Let's get rid of this projector and make those unsettling, totally asymmetrical images disappear for good.
Want to catch some waves together?
Stand right here and check with camera. I have a feeling you're in for a little surprise. Where? Oh my god. Down there? Seriously? I knew they'd hide a projector in a place like this. Once you get how they operate, it's easy to guess how they think. By the way, Wise, when you were taking photos earlier, did you make sure to get my cute side? No. After gathering all the holographic projectors hidden around the resort, we gathered Therese, EG, and MP. Looking at these projectors, they can't hide their shock.
And that's the whole story. So there's no need to worry about any so-called haunting now. We've recovered all the projectors that caused this mess.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I always knew there was nothing wrong with the resort my father left me.
Miss, here. Take this handkerchief to wipe your tears. Everyone, thank you for stepping in to help during such a crisis. And now I'm almost certain. 3 Gates Corp is definitely behind all of this.
We were one step away from taking over the resort, but right when we hit rock bottom, we managed to bounce back. Of course he's doing everything he can to interfere. Those stupid minions he brought to cause trouble were probably just a distraction to keep us busy while his other lackeys snuck around installing these projectors everywhere. After that, they could control the hauntings remotely without needing to stick around. No wonder Minato didn't spot anyone at the time.
No, we can't. Not yet. We've checked all the surveillance footage from the resort, but none of them caught Willis's men in the act. Willis is no amateur. A fox like him wouldn't leave obvious evidence. Having dealt with the resort for so many years, he probably knows exactly where all the cameras are.
And besides the chameleon coating, there's no other evidence linking these projectors to Three Gates Corp right now. They could easily claim they had nothing to do with any of this.
To make them stop for good, we'll need to catch them red-handed. Even the slickest fox can't talk their way out when caught in the act.
But how can we know when they'll come back to stage another haunting?
It might not even be about setting up another haunting. Like I just said, Chameleon is still really unstable as an invisibility material. Willis is pulling tricks with a tech that's barely holding together. Anything unexpected could expose the projectors. And when that happens, the whole ghost story collapses. He must know the risks and has a backup plan.
I see. So you're saying that if something happens, he'll definitely send someone to retrieve the projectors.
I understand now. I'll update Mia and Helen on the situation. Willis's men might show up again soon, and we'll all be ready for them. We'll be there to support you guys when the time comes. Please, don't let them get away with it.
Of course. Leave it to us.
So that happened, I guess. So, I don't know about this. It still feels kind of sus. Like there's more. But yeah, whatever. Nice. Everyone's ready. All we gotta do now is wait for Willis and his crew to walk right into our trap. Then we'll catch them all at once. How about you? Are you ready? If you're good to go, let's find a spot to stake them out. Let's go. Are we really just going to like stand here? Hiding in a spot where a few would think to look, you spot a group of sneaky thugs quietly slipping into the resort. They look uneasy, and you can hear every word they say. What the heck? We did put it here, so why is it completely gone? You idiot! One simple job and you still blew it. Don't tell me you messed up the spot. Projectors don't just grow legs and leave. But this is definitely the right spot. I even double checked with you when I installed it last time. Don't you remember? Damn, you're right. But how the hell did it go missing just like that? If he finds out, we're all screwed. Ah, whatever. No time for this now. We'll figure it out later. We've still got a bunch of projectors to pick up. Let's keep going. Just as I thought. They walked right into our hands. Sounds like they're the ones who brought the projector here too. But I don't see Willis among these people. Well, no surprise there. A sly old fox like him would never get his own hands dirty. Still, this is good enough. We caught them red-handed, and there's no talking their way out of it. So, should we strike now? Pop up behind them out of nowhere and catch them totally off guard? Alice, why do I get the feeling you're really into scaring people? Oh yeah, let's just beat them up. Let's go. And we show up ready for battle, right in front of the thugs. And panic flashing through their faces. They clearly didn't expect to be found. But in no time, they've got their helmets on and weapons drawn. The fight is on. Well, it's gonna be easy anyways.
What the hell? Where did these guys come from?
So you guys ever think about maybe, I don't know, giving up? Need my help, Yuka?
Give up my ass! I don't know how we got exposed.
Maybe we can kill. Or not.
Think you're getting out of here in
Someone
one
is still not dead
piece,
yet.
Move it!
Apologies. Let's go.
But time we don't have any more.
I got it. Let's ride the wave.
And then one more. Bam.
I'll take you.
You're
There we
exposed
go. That
now.
works too. And the defeated thugs try to escape, but everyone in the resort swarms in and takes them down. Everyone? Damn, bro.
Stay put and don't try anything funny. Public security's on their way.
Let me go. What did we even do to make you call public security, huh?
Let me think. Breaking into the resort store, malicious damage to property, assaulting staff, and wearing that asymmetrical helmet. I'd say that's plenty to press charges.
Huh? What kind of charge is that last one?
EJ and I searched these guys. Willis wasn't here, and none of them look like Three Gates Corp employees.
In other words, these guys look like a bunch of thugs who broke into the resort with no connection to Three Gates Corp. Of course, that's just on the surface.
Three Gates Corp? That huge company under Tops? And what's this ghost haunting business? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, listen! We hit the resort simply because you people ticked us off. So we're here to mess with the place. I planned it, they carried it out. That's all there is to it.
How much did Willis pay you? We'll double it.
Willis? Never heard of him. Don't know what you're talking about. We make our living with our own two hands.
That's enough. Monato, would you mind locking them up until public security arrives?
And Minato takes away the thugs and then returns to the group. So he's
Yuzuha, are you still planning to use Denny's to turn them? To be honest, Spook Shack's in the doghouse in terms of cash right now.
clearly we're broke as fuck.
I'm also a member of Spook Shack. I can chip in if you need funding.
It's okay, Alice. I was just feeling them out. Judging by their attitude, I'd say Willis has already paid them a pretty hefty hush fee. No point wasting time on them. Anyway, after tonight's counter-strike, Willis probably won't be making any bold moves for a while. As for whether these thugs will rat him out, we'll let public security handle that.
Does that mean we don't have to worry about more hauntings happening again?
The thugs Willis hired have all been caught. There's no one left to do his dirty work for now. Of course, he might hire another group of thugs, or even do it himself. But if he tries anything again, we won't let him get away with it.
The music festival kicks off tomorrow night. At least this time Willis won't be able to do anything. If our festival and attractions combo goes well, the resort's popularity should be in a pretty good spot after this.
Although this is good news, it's a shame that after all the chaos these past few days, the whole haunted resort thing has blown up all over Internet. This kind of negative publicity's already doing some real damage. But hey, it's still way better than when we first opened, back when nobody wanted to come at all. Thanks to all of you, the resort's finally back on track.
MP, don't say that. Honestly, I'm already really happy we've gotten this far in such a short time. At least now, even with the ghost rumors, we can still keep the resort running.
Oh, right! Speaking of which, I've been scrolling through internet posts these past few days, and it seems like people's opinions about our resort are starting to shift. Hold on, let me pull it up. Look! Since the hauntings were just spooky but didn't cause any real harm to people, quite a few paranormal enthusiasts are getting super interested in the place. Let me see. Wow, you're right! There are even posts calling us a must-visit summer hotspot, with guides on where to take the best photos. What on earth are these people thinking?
Aren't you the same, my lady? You say you're scared of ghost stories and supernatural stuff, but deep down you're dying to run into some spooky events yourself.
No, I'm not! Anyway, what if we flip this whole haunting thing around and use it as a publicity stunt to attract more visitors? It might even help offset the negative press we got the past couple days.
No, let's just end it here. I don't want to use something like this to make money off the resort my father left me. MP, could you help gather all the holographic projectors we've recovered so far and hand them over to public security? Alright, let's shift gears. Time to help Alice and Yuzuha prepare for tomorrow night's music festival.
Right. Thanks, everyone. The bands Mr. Arnold invited will be here tomorrow for rehearsal, and we've already pushed out all the ads. Though, with the budget we've got, it's only a small promo campaign.
Leave all the preparations to us. Now that everything's back on track, it's time to share the wonders of summer with all our guests.
And then it's time for us to take action.
Belle and I will help too. Let's make the most of it and spend an amazing summer night together.
We got this!
Oh look, damn. This is the full out friendship circle.
Summer. If only it could last forever.
Please no. I'm going to die. Well, looks like this whole haunting business has finally settled down. Now we can properly focus on getting the music festival ready. The big day is almost here, but we've still got a mountain of details to sort out. But first things first, it's already pretty late. Let's get some rest and power through it tomorrow. Yeah, looks like I can finally get a good night's sleep. Staying up late is a lady's worst enemy when it comes to beauty. Wise, you better get some sleep too. No sleeping in tomorrow morning, okay? Yeah, sure. It's holiday though, let me sleep in, you know. Oh damn, it's actually shaping up into a proper stage. And Wise, look how many visitors we've got. Quite a lot, I see. Oh. Well, that was weird. OBS just died it for a split second. Sure, whatever. I think it's back on already, right? Oops. Yep. Okay, it's back on. Oh wow, it's packed. Mr. Arnold did thorough research on the resort's target audience, and although the advertising budget was tight, every penny was... Wait, seriously? Why is this thing keep getting disconnected? With this many people around, I'm feeling even more fired up. Come on, let's push through and finish checking off the rest of our to-dos. How's the prep? Seriously, why do you keep disconnecting? This is really unusual. And how's the prep going? Let me think. We've already booked the performers for the festival, and most of them have arrived at the resort. They're either getting ready backstage or relaxing somewhere nearby. The stage is all fixed up and ready, and all staff are in position. First up is the sound check. Then Minato will lead the guests to the waiting area, and we'll go through rehearsal a bit later. But the waiting area is just the beach, you know. And feels like we're almost there, just a bit more. Once the music festival's over, let's throw ourselves a little celebration. Got to properly toast to the resort's full recovery. Yuzuha, anything could still happen before the festival comes to a close. This isn't the time to let our guard down just yet. Yeah. And your little bunny ears and tail haven't stopped twitching since the morning either, right? Oh. See this? Alice's tail is this small, so if you grab that tail, it's essentially, grabbing her butt. Stop staring at me at all time. Oh, right. Wise, could you ask you for a favor? Actually, I'd like to hear what tourists around here think about the resort and the music festival. When you're organizing an event, it's easy to overlook things from the audience perspective. That's why I want to understand what the visitors were here truly care about. So we can still make a few adjustments before the festival officially begins. Okay then, leave it to me, ma'am. I can just pull out some extra powers left over in my genes. Thanks. I'll be getting ready here by the stage, waiting for your good news. Well, yeah, there's a couple of people. Yo, what's up? I wish it's dark already. You waiting, bro? Of course! I heard about the beach music festival on internet, so I rushed over from Janus Quarter first thing in the morning. The ticket isn't too pricey. I'm totally hyped for this. And anything concerned? Something I'm concerned about? Oh, you mean something that's not quite there yet? Probably the lineup? It's all mid-tier singers and bands. Feel like we're missing that real big name to hold it all together. I'm mostly here to soak in the vibes, so it's not a big issue for me. But yeah, I bet some folks are hoping for more. If they suddenly drop a surprise announcement about the superstar performing, this place would go wild. Oh, what? Only one? Coincidentally, I do have the phone number of Astra and Evelyn, so yeah. I see. That was very helpful of you, Wise. Their points are worth thinking about. No big names, and the security doesn't seem all that reliable. We've got to fix those. But there's one more thing that's bugging me. Did that staff member just say they trip over nothing? Like, literally nothing in their way? What? I'm worried about this too, Yuzuha. Do you think? And before Alice can finish her sentence, a sudden scream rings out from not far away. Oh.
That's a ton of ghost images. What's going on?
When did they install these?
Oh no, the tourists are totally freaking out.
Sorry about that. Yo, lady, calm the hell down. Ugh. Help. Oh, don't worry, these are just holograms. Yeah, this is totally scary though. She seems to have lost the strength and reason to respond for now. In any case, let's use the camera to locate the hidden hologram projector and retrieve it, to put an end to this ghostly display. At this point, it's just, not this shit again. Come on. Did we miss one, or did they install a new one already? Huh? That nasty thing? Vanished? Oh yeah, those are just images, you know. Really? I was just here to chill, and then suddenly there was all these scary things, one after another. I seriously thought that was the end for me. Oh, don't worry, lady. As long as Wise is here, everything's gonna be fine. Like, okay. Well, don't worry, we got this. Okay. But honestly, I was just gonna go home now. That last scare nearly gave me a heart attack. No, just chill. Don't worry, you got this. And the terrified tourist leaves the scene. Most of the visitors are reacting the same way, and the situation isn't looking good. Yuzuha, Alice, and Minato and the others seems to have gathered nearby. Let's go find them and discuss our next move. The question is, how did they install this one? I am sure that Kama and MP is patrolling, so how did they get in?
What? How is this possible? Why are there so many haunting images?
Didn't we hand over all the projectors to public security last night? What kind of dirty trick is Three Gates Corp pulling now?
We'll figure that out later. Right now, there are too many of these projections. Most of the visitors are completely spooked. We need to collect the projectors now and get the visitors to safety ASAP.
The performers and staff have all run off in a panic. We must hurry. Let's split up.
Where are you all rushing off to?
Willis, you again. And behind you.
New Eridu Broadcasting, Throne Quarter TV, Redo Media. Basically, I invited all the major mainstream media outlets in New Eridu.
So the whole city can watch this haunted circus you deliberately set up?
Careful what you say. We're live across the city right now. I just heard Fantasy Resort was on the rise, so I decided to spend a little of my own money to bring in some big media coverage. Just trying to help you out with a little PR, that's all. Oh, but what a shame! Looks like we picked the worst possible time and ended up broadcasting your resort's biggest mess for everyone to see.
I can't believe you have the nerve to say that. Everyone watching, please listen to me. Everything you're seeing right now was created by hologram projectors. Our resort is not haunted. And the one who orchestrated all of this, turning it into a haunting, is none other than this department manager from Three Gates Corp.
Oh my. If you want to accuse Three Gates Corp, shouldn't you at least have solid evidence? You can't throw shade at us just because the projectors happen to be coated in our new material, can you? Speaking of evidence, I've actually got a video that proves my company has nothing to do with your resort. In fact, it was your own people who installed the projectors in place to fake the haunting. That's your resort's bamboo, right? Forgive me for not disclosing the source of this video, but it clearly shows that this bamboo did everything on its own. We had nothing to do with it. I believe the people can see it for themselves. You fabricated this whole haunting nonsense, traumatizing customers who trusted and visited you. And then you had the nerve to turn this around on me. That's what really happened.
MP, how could this be? You've been with us since Father was still alive. You would never do something like this. Right, MP? Huh? Where's MP?
Come to think of it, I haven't seen MP around at all since this morning.
I bet it's already left town. Bamboo's actions. Master takes the fall. As the resort's managers, shouldn't you give the audience and your guests an explanation?
Damn it. Where did MP run off to at a time like this? What should we do?
Belle, Monato, can I leave this to you two?
You want us to keep the media busy? I'm not a pro at this, but I can handle it.
Are you planning to retrieve the projectors and find MP?
MP disappearing at a time like this is suspicious. We've got to find it and get to the bottom of this to clear the resort's name.
Go! We've got things covered here.
Okay, we'll be back soon. Do you think MP might be somewhere it usually hangs around?
Why is he MP?
No, maybe it's not that simple. Let's ask around first.
Fake MP. You're not MP. I'm not actually MP. Wait, I'm not supposed to say that. Bamboo Wanderer. I was roaming the streets this morning, starving. VMS and Kaswai, that's going out to see, that's it. And anyone else? MPS. And the man, glasses and suit, kinda rich, fancy, muttering to himself for no reason. Oh, sounds like not arresting me about anything. My job is to keep pussy. No, not now. Well, there is that. What kind of cursed resort is this? It's not just even creepy things floating in the midair that you can't even touch. But there's creepy stuff lurking by the beach too. I should have never come here. What? I have no idea either. I mean, I didn't see anything. I was just walking along the shore a bit earlier, thinking I'd go feel the waves, and then something tripped me out nowhere. If it weren't for all the creepy stuff happening around this resort, you'd probably think I was nuts. But I swear I tripped over something and went face first into the sand. And when I looked up, there was nothing there. Is this some kind of haunting, isn't it? It has to be. And where did it trip? A few dozen meters on the dock. I can't say exactly where, but if you wander around that area long enough, you're bound to bump into that ghost too. That's really odd, considering that apparently Alice punching it is more than enough for it to, disable itself. Which is why they keep saying that the chameleon coating is flawed. So if it got kicked by a guy, it should have just disabled itself immediately, which is weird. Wise clues? From what we've just found out, Willis definitely knows where MP is, but he didn't say a word, and instead hired some render bamboo off the street to possess it. Yes, someone tripped on an invisible object. Invisible object? But projectors malfunction when exposed to seawater. There is no way Willis would have set them up there. Alice, you're giving Willis way too much credit. Don't tell me that invisible object was empty? And it's been submerged in seawater this whole time? Could that be? Well, let's check it out then. Let's you said it's a few meters from the dock, right? Nothing there. MP? MP? Let me just save this. It looks so fucking ugly, I'm actually kind of amazed. As the camera shutter clicks, MP, the penguin brewery, appears before your eyes, lying limp in the seawater, unconscious, as though he had been struck down. It's MP. It's right there. But it seems to be unconscious. Check his condition right away. And he's waking up. Quick, get it out of the water. Rip MP.
MP? Are you okay? Can you hear us?
This is awful. They sprayed chameleon on it and did it so carelessly. Thankfully, the seawater hasn't caused any irreversible damage to its core yet.
Empy, calm down. What exactly happened last night? Can you tell us about it?
What?
Why? That's one hell of a depresso.
So last night when Mia mentioned the ghost stories were well received on Internet, you thought about using it to the resort's advantage?
Oh?
Your face looks like you're about to bite someone, little bunny.
Is that how I look right now? You're not much better, Yuzuha. Your hair's practically standing on end.
Empy, you've done great. We'll take it from here. We'll settle the score with the bad guys who tried to ruin our summer.
Wise? Got any ideas? From what MP said, it sounds like Willis didn't leave any evidence behind this time either.
Oh no. He made a big mistake. You are talking to Phaeton. And I have connections to Rain.
No, he didn't. But this time, he made a fatal mistake. He crushed every bit of hope we had just to sabotage the resort. He even went so far as to leave MP invisible in seawater to make it malfunction. We're heading back, and we'll make him pay for what he's done.
Oh, are we just going to like right in the middle, in front of TV? Wise, are you sure about this? Battered and bruised MP is brought to the camera. The once arrogant Willis turns pale when he sees MP, as if fearing something. But quickly, he regains his usual demeanor.
I'm impressed you managed to find this troublemaking Bangbu. What's with all those wounds on it? Don't tell me you beat it up to appease the guests.
MP! Those wounds! What happened?
Willis, you did this, didn't you? MP is just a little Bangbu! You bastard!
Guys, when you finally get your shot at revenge, you can't just say something weak like, you bastard. Alice, show them how it's done.
Huh? Me? Alright then. My name is Alice Timefield. For the sake of Fantasy Resort's reputation, for MP, and for everyone's hard work that you tried to trample, I will push you into an utterly asymmetrical abyss of despair!
Truly and Alice like cursing.
Alice, that asymmetrical part was kinda unnecessary.
What exactly are you getting at?
In short, you brought in these invisible holographic projectors, caused chaos at the resort, and even tried to kill a Bangbu. All of this is being exposed to the entire city of New Eridu, live on camera.
And here I thought you had something important to say. How ridiculous! In a lawful society, you can't just throw around accusations without evidence. Especially when you're accusing Three Gates Corp.
I've been meaning to say this for a while now. You keep dragging Three Gates Corp into every conversation. What are you? The CEO's secret illegitimate child or something? This isn't about them. We're accusing you, personally. Stop hiding behind the company's name.
That doesn't change anything. I already checked with public security. Those thugs who trashed the resort were just some gang. What does that have to do with me? And this Bangbu's injuries? How is that my problem? Show me the evidence.
Willis, you think you've got everything covered, leaving no loose ends. But you're wrong. Destroying MP's camera wasn't enough. All Bangbu units have built-in visual recording systems.
Finally, someone starts talking about this. Bangbus are essentially mechanical beings. They all have a memory drive in it. As long as you don't completely destroy them, they have their own internal recording system. Obviously.
For someone running a cutting-edge tech company, this should have been obvious. But you've turned into nothing but a greedy snake who'll do anything for your own gain. I'm not surprised you underestimated MP and completely forgot what Bangbu are capable of.
Visual recording system, huh? Interesting. And? You did remind me of this feature. If I remember correctly, only the Bangbu's Master and Marcel group have the authority to access those visual recordings. And if I'm not mistaken, this Penguin Boo's registered master was Teresa's deceased father, wasn't it? The fee for changing ownership isn't cheap, so you've never officially updated the registration. As for Marcel Group, once you submit a data request, it'll take at least 1.5 years to hear anything back. I'm honestly curious. How exactly do you plan to get your hands on this Bangbu's recordings?
Oh.
Master, I detect a long-awaited opportunity for me to shine. Enter the command, "Please help me, Your Excellency Fairy," and I shall execute the following action. Convert Bangbu's visual recordings into video output.
Wait, is this okay? Wise, are you sure about this? Yes, but are you sure about this? Wise? I thought Fairy is supposed to be like top secret.
Master, it seems like you're in a situation where verbal commands aren't convenient. I've gone ahead and sent the recordings to your phone. Please don't forget to shower me with extra praise later.
Okay. These are the visual recordings stored inside MP.
Well, you've got some skills. If what you're saying is true, that someone attacked this bamboo, then the visual recordings must have caught it. Maybe it was one of those leftover thugs from yesterday's gang. You should hand over the recordings to public security and let them sort it out. That'll wrap things up for today.
Still trying to play dumb, Willis. The gang you hired to do your dirty work were all caught yesterday. With hush money for hired thugs being so steep and the risk of exposure so high, there's no way you could have lined up another crew in just one day. Given the situation, don't you think it's far more likely you took matters into your own hands and attacked MP yourself? I'm going to play back the visual recordings. I heard that you love hearing yourself talk. Why don't we give all of New Eridu a chance to hear what you were mumbling at the end?
Wait, don't! I spent a fortune hiring those thugs and they were totally useless. Got themselves caught just like that. Thought this worthless resort was a lost cause. But who would have guessed, just wandering around here, I'd stumble onto such a lucky surprise. This dung bamboo even set up the projectors for me. This'll work. Just gotta wait till daytime when the place is packed. I'll project all those terrifying images, and the resort will be doomed for good. Smash the camera, then get rid of this bamboo. Why is it so heavy? Whatever, I'll just leave it invisible and let it rot in the sea. This time I'll finally drive this place into bankruptcy and take it for myself. I've been waiting for too long. Midsummer Inc.'s research data must be hidden somewhere around here.
Who would have thought the man who always covered his tracks so perfectly turned out to be so careless when completely off guard? As MP's visual recording finished playing in front of the cameras, one glance at Willis shows a man barely able to stand, his face completely pale.
Got any more excuses? There's no such thing as a voice-changing ribbon in New Eridu, you know?
Wait, everyone, please let me explain. This video doesn't prove anything.
Citizens of New Eridu, I apologize for taking up your valuable time. As the corporate spokesperson for Three Gates Corp., I would like to make an official statement regarding this incident. Willis, former R&D division manager at Three Gates Military Tech, has been terminated and permanently blacklisted due to his malicious interference with Fantasy Resort's operations for personal gain, causing severe damage to the company's reputation. Willis's actions were entirely his own and have no connection to our company. Regarding his unauthorized use of our newly developed technology, we will pursue legal action accordingly. For further details, please stay tuned for our upcoming press conference. Thank you for your attention.
Well, that was easy.
As expected of Tops. They never miss a beat when it comes to cutting ties. Must hurt pretty bad, huh? Being abandoned and backstabbed by your master?
If you'd just handed over the damn resort from the start, none of this would have happened. All I wanted was to get my hands on the research data hidden here. To use it for promotion.
Watch out. Looks like he's about to do something crazy.
Suddenly it's a mech.
Now that my career and my life are ruined, none of you are getting out of this in one piece!
Ah, yes. Figures. Willis would lash out when cornered. Anato, you go help evac the guest with the others. Alice and I will take care of this big guy he summoned. Oh, He never expected to fail, yet still hit the combat mech nearby. What a shady man. Let's take this chance to put him behind bars for good. Well, I wonder what kind of mech it is. Hopefully it's not the big one. Okay. Hopefully it's not the big one.
I should have leveled this place from the
Oh,
start.
it's this guy.
Would have saved me a ton of trouble.
Wrong button.
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Feel the sea breeze. Sorry for stealing your spotlight.
Why did you get to go on vacation? Even know the pain of spending summer smoking with the higher ups.
Like that.
Sweep the winds away!
What's that? What's that do?
Let's go boom! Pull it over and blow up 3 gates!
What's this do?
Make myself the box!
Your weakness has been exposed. This man completely lost his
That's
mind.
pretty tanky, you see.
Must be the weather. He probably got heat stroke or something. Let's give him some herbal tea later. Yeah. Memories will give me strength.
Still not a stun, really.
Thrust and pierce.
So big twist. Let's kill him once. Actually, I can loot it. Never mind, it's dead. And with the max disabled, that was easy. No, that was really tanky. Strangely really tanky. Willis is left with no means of resistance, but he no longer seems to care, of course. He sits on the ground, muttering things like, I'm covered in the coating too. If I stay still, I'll turn invisible. You won't find me. Over and over, until the public security officers arrive and take him into custody. That was easy. Now, that is what you'd call being caught red-handed. And thanks to the live broadcast, word should spread quickly that the resort's haunting was nothing more than one of Willis's little... The crisis has passed. Let's clean up this mess. The tourists are still waiting in the safety zone. Please wait a moment. There's something I'd like to say. Just say it, lady. It's okay.
Everyone, thank you so much. I don't know what crimes Willis will be charged with, but without him around, I think the resort is finally free from all the nightmares.
I've already repaired MP's body. Thanks, everyone. It's just a shame about the music festival that we had planned for tonight.
Yeah, it's a real shame. But the bands and staff all got spooked and ran off. No matter what we say, they won't come back now. We've got no choice but to put the music festival on hold.
But Yuzuha, weren't you really looking forward to it?
No worries. I feel like I've already spent one heck of an epic summer with you all.
Actually...
Actually, I might have a way to save the music festival. I could ask a friend and see if she'd be willing to perform here. Since Spook Shack was running the show, I figured I should leave the planning to you guys, so I never brought it up before. But what do you think about having Astra Yao perform here?
Astra Yao? You mean the Astra Yao who's perfectly symmetrical from head to toe except for her leg and armbands?
Well, someone is excited.
Wise, how do you know her? I love her.
You better be clear about this. Do you love her for her songs or for her symmetry?
Yuzu, how rude of you! Of course it's because of the music! I'm not just some classical music snob, you know.
Really, someone is excited. Very, very excited.
But Wise, I can't believe you can get Astra Yao on board! Looks like there's still hope for turning this music festival around. Could you contact her right now?
Wise, we've already got some friends staying at the resort. And now we're inviting Astra. Why don't we invite the others to come along too?
I don't know about this, Belle. You know, someone has to pay the bills.
Great idea. In that case, let's set up a video call with them.
Wise, what's up? I just wrapped up a commercial shoot. Now heading to my next gig.
Is it me or ignoring Nicole? Everyone is Wise's target of Riz.
Hello, Wise. I just started my learning how to say no to debriefings and everything else training. Did you need something?
Yabi, you just don't want to go to the debriefing, do you? Wise, I just finished work. Are you at a resort?
Proxy, I thought you were video calling me for something important, but look at that! A whole screen full of familiar faces. As for what I'm doing, let's just say PubSec doesn't need to know.
Hey everyone. Belle and I are at Fantasy Resort, and there's gonna be a beach music festival tonight. Would you all like to come to the resort and join us?
Work, vacation, vacation, vacation.
So, Astra, I have a favor to ask.
Now you're just putting Astra on a spot. You should have called Evelyn instead, you know?
Performing at the music festival, right? I'm down. I'm heading over there now.
Huh? How did you know that?
But don't you have another gig coming up?
I was watching the live broadcast earlier. You looked so cool standing up for the resort. The next gig was just some private show for Top's bigwigs anyway. I already asked Eve to cancel it for me.
Eve the MVP.
I watched it too. So my say no training is over now. I'll head over with Yanagi and the others.
Yes, ma'am.
I knew you wouldn't forget about me, Proxy. The Cunning Hares watched the live stream and we're already on the way. But first, let me check. All the resort facilities are free, right? Or at least we get the friends and family discount, yeah?
God damn it, Nicole.
I didn't catch the live stream, but the case I just handled was connected to your resort. Last night, some gang members were transferred to us from Throne Quarter. They were being particularly difficult to crack, so I was put in charge of the interrogation. I couldn't get them to spill either, but when Jane heard about it, she said she'd handle it. Just now, they confessed everything about their shady dealings with Willis from Three Gates Corp. He'll probably be spending quite a long time behind bars.
Well, doesn't that mean that even if we do nothing in like, I don't know, 20 minutes, Juyen would be on the case, and then, you know, Willis would have been fucked over regardless. Just not live. Okay, I'll take it.
I'll come over with Qingyi and the others. We could really use a break. Wise, you handled this case brilliantly.
I don't know about this, ma'am. I mean, quote unquote, Fairy is out there, live on stream.
Thanks, guys. See you all tonight at the resort.
I mean, if you think about it, again, the only people who can access the Bangbu recordings is the owner, aka the master, or the Marcel group, and Wise is most certainly not part of the Marcel group, and it is heavily implied that clearly Wise is not the resort manager's, father, so how he gets that information is very questionable. And if I was someone from Marcel Group, I would immediately launch an investigation into Wise. Like, how the fuck did he get in?
Wise, don't end the video call yet. Can I have a quick word with Astra?
Of course. What are you planning to say, Yusuha?
And Yuzuha flashes a mysterious smile, takes the phone, and whispers a few words to Astra. And she hits the speakerphone button and points the phone screen at the TV cameras, which are just about to wrap up the broadcast.
Everyone, I have an announcement to make! Tonight, I'll be performing at the Fantasy Music Festival, so get ready for some incredible magic through music!
Suddenly advertisement.
If you're interested, come meet me at Fantasy Resort. Let's make this the most amazing summer night ever!
You actually came up with that on the spot? Yuzuha, are you some kind of genius?
I wonder how much it would have cost to get this kind of media coverage the normal way.
Yes. That's all you need to know. Yes.
Bet Willis never saw this coming. All that effort he put into getting media to trash us ended up working in our favor. The music festival's hype is gonna hit an all-time high! So, Alice, how are you liking your first summer since joining Spook Shack?
Please let this not be a track record for every year, every summer.
Huh? Me? How should I put this? Nothing went according to plan at all. Everything was total chaos. Just one scare after another, and I barely got any chance to relax. It's completely different from what I had in mind.
Yes, that very description is how summer events in Granlu every year. It's chaos. But arguably summer events is the best. God damn it. We'll see how next summer will be. If it's gonna be chaos like this again.
But I loved it. Honestly, it might have been the best summer I've ever had.
I thought the music festival was done for. But hey, who knew it'd come back like this? Kinda lucky, huh? Yeah, you're really lucky, I know, Astra. Yuzuha, it's too soon to breathe easy. The media coverage is already out, but we've lost a bunch of staff and performers. There is no way we can pull off a full-scale festival like this. Then let's bring them back one by one. With my charm as the face of Mystic Wares, I'll definitely get them to change their minds. Well, really all you have to do is just tell them that you will be singing with the same stage with Astra, Yao, and probably everyone will run back. We'll help too. With more hands on deck, we might be able to get everything back on track. And maybe even squeeze in a rehearsal before the show. Okay then, more work. No wise. Let us handle the rest. After everything we've been through, it's time you got some proper rest. Minato's right. And hey, Wise, there is actually one more thing you can do. Just stick around here and welcome our old friends. They'll be rushing over any minute now. We'll make sure everything goes smoothly. Just wait for our good news. And as the sun sets, performers and familiar faces make their way to the resort. And there's Evelyn. Yo, Evelyn, what's up? Sorry about this, man. Miss Yao was just saying the other day that it's been a while since we've seen you. And now, here you are. Ah yes, it's fate, ma'am. Actually, aren't you hot wearing all these spandex in the middle of summer? Yeah, Miss Yao and I watched your entire confrontation with the Three Gates Corp. Manager through the the Three Gates Corp manager through the live stream. I see. You stayed calm and collected, kept your logic clear, and really put the pressure on. Well done. Thank you, ma'am. I know, right? Evelyn actually praised us. Just stating facts. I've dealt with 3 Gates Corp. Their middle management's full of guys like him. Greedy, ambitious, always clawing their way up. Can't deny it felt good watching him fail. Oof. Anyway, even though the other agency will probably blow up if we turn them down, since Miss Yao wants to perform here, I'll do my best to make it work. Besides, in this sweltering summer, it's nice to take a short break and catch up with few friends. Proxy, it's great to see you. May we all have an unforgettable summer night. Oh yes, ma'am. I don't think I've never ever seen this shy girl. Nice, you're finally here. Look, I'm wearing that vacations outfit I showed you before. How is it? Feels super summery and perfect for going on stage, doesn't it? Yeah, it does show a lot of, you know, skin and stuff. Looks great on you, ma'am. Oh, and guess what? The song I'm performing tonight is the one I sang for you before. So get ready. And this is... Yep. Oh right, I almost forgot to introduce her. I've been working on a new song this past couple days, so I was humming the melody in my head while checking out the stage earlier. This girl just walked by and, without even thinking, picked up the tune and ran with it. And it sounded amazing. She basically improvised the perfect harmony on the spot. So of course I had to come talk to her. I see. No, it's nothing. I just kinda sorta hummed along. Oh, she's gonna explode. In 3, 2, 1. But that melody really surprised me. Do you do music too? What's your name? I'm in a band right now. We're called Angels of Delusion. Oh wait, did that come out wrong? No need to be so nervous. Here's an idea. Come stand right in front row when the show starts, and I'll make sure we have tons of fun interactions, okay? Oh, and let's add each other on Knock Knock too. Yo, are you sure about this? Please, definitely. Here on this paper are my Knock Knock ID and our band's Knock Knock ID and our official socials, and please sign it for me. Oh yo, lady. Someone is excited. Sure thing. Looks like we're new friends now, Miss Super Talented Composer. Alright then. Well, could you help me bring her up to the front later? Eve and I gotta go get stage ready. Thanks. See you in a bit. Oh man, Eve is always reliable. And Jian. Hello. How you doing, ma'am? Nice. We are not too late, are we? It took us a bit to sort through the case files, and then we had traffic on the way over. Seems like a lot of odd people are heading to the resort. Well, yeah, Ezra Yao is coming here. Right on time. Manager, even though they say never judge someone by who they used to be, didn't expect you to pull off such a thriving new business in the drone quarter. Clearly, you are not to be underestimated. Ma'am, I run my own video store. Impossible is nothing. It is a very legitimate business though. I know, I'm just kidding. As they say, spring makes you drowsy, autumn wears you out, and summer puts you straight to sleep. But this Maggie's heat been knocking me out at the precinct too. I figured it was time to step out and get some fresh air. You can even fish here, now that you mention it. Jingyi is a fishing aficionado. Ah, very good indeed. Xingyi, you... Oh, isn't that a shooting booth over there? Yep, that's our original shooting game. Just don't use your ether bullets. Oh, really? I want to try it. The precinct shooting competition is coming on soon. This would be the perfect practice. Oh, come on, Juyen. It seems Juyen's quite intrigued. Ah, yes. Oh, okay, damn. It's just a repeat. That's a shame. And there's Nicole and Envy. Where's Billy? Did you guys leave Billy? Hey, partner. Fancy meeting you again. Nom nom. Hi, Proxy. Want a burger? Ah, yes. Already on vacation mode, I see. A chance to chill at the resort for free. As if we, cunning hares, would ever pass that up. Billy and Nekomata are already split up to grab snacks and drinks, and then we are claiming those lounge chairs till the sun goes down. Effective. Are you coming with us, Proxy? I heard the sailboat drink stand does movie screenings. Maybe we could pick one and watch it together? Ah, yes, I've got still things to do, you know. Don't forget to come grab a drink or two once you're done, alright? You've been hosting us here, so drinks are on me later. Thinking back to last year's Camellia Golden Week, we actually spent it all at your place, didn't we? Hard to believe how time flies. Ah, yes. Nicole? Save the nostalgia for later. Billy just messaged. He said there are so many tourists at the resort, the shop's already out of drinks. Huh? Envy? Drop that burger and get up. We gotta go back to the parking lot and get those boxes of drinks from our drunk. You guys are gonna sell drinks now? Business is right in front of us. Who's got time for a vacation? Chop chop, get those drinks out of the crowd. Look, Denny's are calling my name. Yo, Nicole, I should have known.
Don't you want to try our Aqua Blaster ride?
Who else? It's section 6, guys, right? Wait, not this way. And section 6.
If you have any questions or need anything, just
Oh, yeah, Nagi. The only one I really hope to come. There's your holiday, and she looks so happy. Nice, we're here. And Miyabi, long time no see. Has it really been that long? Didn't we just talk on a video a moment ago? That doesn't really count, does it? Thief. Hello, Proxy. It's been a while. I've arranged some time off for everyone in Section 6. On a rare, clear summer night like this. This place is perfect for unwinding and recovering from the strain of work. Strangely enough, Asaba and Sokaku wandered off on their own the moment we arrived. Like it wasn't even their first time here. Wait, I didn't notice them. But okay, sure, I'll take it. I heard you've been through quite a few adventures lately. If you're up for it, let's find a quiet place later tonight and take our time catching up. And it seems Nicole from Cunning Hares is coming too. Perfect. I've been meaning to catch up with her. After all, it was on a night just like this that she tricked Tailless out of my hands for the first time. Now that you mention it, that did happen, huh? Good luck, Nicole. I'd also like to get a drink and unwind a bit. But before that, I need to find Sokaku first. As for Asaba, well, since we're officially on break, he can just enjoy it however he likes. Finally, for once, Asaba is not being chased. can finally take a breather. There's just way too much to do. Good thing everything's ready. Makes me feel a bit more at ease. And let's sit back and enjoy the show. Time for the show to begin. It still feels like we only decided to hold the festival a minute ago. So much has happened over the past few days, and soon it'll be time to head back to school. God damn it, yeah, just had to mention it. Milady, are you for real? We're still on break. If you keep talking about school and classes all the time, your hair's gonna go asymmetrical, you know? What? But going to class is a student's duty. Alice, let's not talk about classes, yeah? Alright, I'm sorry. I know I say things I shouldn't sometimes, it's just... I've never really had friends before. Not once I could truly open up to, so I'm still figuring out how to be with people like this. Oh man, you're gonna tank. It's fine. No need to be all timid. And hey, this summer break might be ending, but we can always hit the beach together next year. Just don't tell me you're staying home to study. I'll definitely be there. It's a promise. Wise, you'll come too, right? Well, next year vacation, I'll try not to spend too much time with the new person then. Yeah. You two better not go back on your word, or else I'll have Kama sneak into your kitchen and replace every last drink with bitter melon juice. God damn it. What is wrong with MiHoYo and Hoyo first and bitter melon juice? I and Terry, come on. And Belle? Let's go. Wise, did you say hi to our friends already? Look, the music festival's kicking off soon. Yep, let's go. Seeing everyone again must have brought back some memories, huh? But hey, now it's time to hang out with your adorable sister. The one that has been lazing while I'm working hard the entire summer. I bought my camera, so let's capture all the best moments tonight. Don't worry, Wise, I'll make sure to look extra cool and cheerful in the shots. Come on, let's head to the festival.
Welcome, everyone, to Fantasy Music Festival! Let's make this a summer night to remember!
The holiday's almost over.
So, summer's ending already?
It's not over yet! As long as we're together, every night is one to remember this summer.
God damn it, that uncensored hand holding. That was so lewd. These two, seriously. I don't want to go back. Huh? Speak up? It's too noisy in here. I can't hear you. I said I don't want to go back to school. Alice? Have you become a delinquent? Already? Are you talking to Kama? Say it louder. I don't want to go back to school. I want to stay at the resort and have fun with everyone. Now I heard that loud and clear. What a bad student, Bunny. But I guess I'm no better. Wise, come join us. When friends get together like this, it's the perfect time to shout our hearts out to the sea. Yes, I don't want to work. I do not want to work. Hey Ocean, are you listening? Don't let Wise go back to work. Yeah. I don't want to go back to work. Oh, yo, Lucy, what are you doing here? Yeah, whatever. You'll probably still be here later on anyways. Just talk with you later. Anyone else around here? I don't think I see anyone. Who is that? That looks like Trigger? Yeah, it is Trigger. And anyone else here? I don't see anyone else. At least not in this area. Nope. And I don't see anyone else. Lady, what the fuck are you doing there? Telling me that's my ship's that's about to set sail? What? What ship? What? What? What the hell have you done? Did you kind of wait, could you be a tourist from another? Did you just miss your cruise taking off at 4 AM? Well, rip for you now. You're screwed.
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
Anyone here? Well, there is Rina and Sokaku. That's a weird pairing. There's Jane here. And anyone else? No? Nope. That seems to be everyone. Well, there is Belle and the new girl. I don't see anyone. There's Minato just standing menacingly. Good time? Yep. Damn. Yeah, bro. He's just here, standing, farming aura. And I don't think there's anyone else. So let's finish up, I guess. Tonight was a blast, Twice. It really feels like it's made up for not being able to go that vacation during Camellia Golden Week. I'm kinda getting sleepy after being hyped up for so long. Even though I drank a bunch of nitro fuel, should I head back and rest? Yeah, you should sleep. It's like 4 AM, right? Yeah, nighty-night, Wise. And suddenly it's morning. Good morning, Wise. Good morning. What's up? We were just talking about how the resort's short-term operation rights are about to expire. It's time, huh? Regarding this matter, according to the agreement, your short-term operation rights to the resort will soon revert back to us. But might I ask you to consider staying on and helping us manage the resort long-term? Of course, there would be no further fees involved this time, and we sincerely hope you continue your connection with Fantasy Resort for many days to come. If it weren't for your help, this place would have likely fallen into Willis's hands long ago. You're not just our friends, but the ones who saved this resort. Miss Therese, the staff, and I all believe that this place needs you. Alice, what do you think? Well, being put into the board of directors is nice, especially when business is booming. Mr. EJ, Mr. Reese, I suppose we don't really need any more revenue from the resort. We'd prefer to cover Spook Shack's expenses through our own efforts. But I also believe the connection we've built won't simply end with the short-term agreement. We really enjoy being here, and we love the atmosphere. It's not a place we can just walk away from. So please, allow us to take part in the resort's long-term future. Ooh. Just say yes already, Alice. No need to be so long-winded. Yep, what Alice said goes for all of us. That's a relief. I was worried you might say no. So, once again, looking forward to working with you all. Oh, right. I also have these photos. I took them at the music festival last night. If you'd like, please have them. A moment captured by Therese's camera after Fantasy Music Festival. Old friends, new companions, and most importantly, family. Though the summer night may pass, our smiles will forever be frozen in this most beautiful summer memory. Huh. Huh. Thanks, Therese. These are really good. Just looking at them brings back all those moments from last night. Hey, Bunny, quit that silly grinning. Everyone's watching you. I wasn't. I mean, okay, fine, I was smiling, but only because I'm really happy. I'm going to hang this photo on my bed so I can see all of you first thing every morning. No, that's kind of creepy, but sure, okay, I'll take it. Well, great minds think alike. And with that, we might be at the very end of... There is still more. There is still more. Damn, I did not expect this. Yeah, Therese. Wise, Yuzuha and Alice said you know a thing or two about navigating the hollows. Is that true? Did something happen? Actually, in the audio where Willis's crimes were exposed, he mentioned Midsummer research data. The data my father left behind. You probably know this, but before Midsummer shifted to tourism and started building resorts, it used to be on par with Three Gates military tech. Though I've never seen the actual resort myself, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wasn't until I heard that recording that I realized the resort was just a cover. What Willis really wanted was to snatch Midsummer's secret data and use it to boost himself up. But he probably never guessed the research wasn't here at all. Everything he did was for nothing, because Father had already hidden it deep in Hollow. What? How do you know that? I only found out recently. There was a hidden compartment in the bracelet my father left me, and inside were two small slips of paper, each with a hollow coordinate. If the research data is real, it must be tied to those two coordinates. I see, so you need someone to get in there to get it. Yeah. Could you help me check these two coordinates and bring back whatever my father might have left behind? I've already told Yuzuha and Alice, and they said they're willing to help too. I'm not really interested in the research, but since it was my father's, I'd still like to have it back on my own hands. Alright then. Thanks. Yuzuha and Alice should be somewhere around here. I'll send you the coordinates. Once you've worked out the location, go talk to them.
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
Right. So apparently, we still have shit happening in the background. Oh man. This is pretty long, isn't it? Yeah, let's claim this. How do I do this again? I press go and... Okay. Uh-huh. Huh. Okay, so there is still a bit more in the story, I guess. So... Well then, I have no choice but to do this on Friday then. Oh man. This is gonna be quite hellish in this case. But yeah, that is the end of the main story of the summer event. Is this the first summer? I don't think it's the first summer, right? Actually, is it? Is this the first summer event they have? Actually, it is. They only had the anniversary event recently, right? So... yeah, this is the first summer. The realization is... ah. Well then, that means I've been doing this shit for around a year-ish. Huh, I lasted much longer than expected. But hey, the game is, well, it's a MiHoYo game. It's like just like that. I can kind of see it. And they actually have this button just so that we can see
Fantasy Resort.
the event screen. We can see these two without all this text. Damn. But anyways, next time we'll finish up the main, the last part of the story, the background area. Something tells me the so-called secret is not exactly the research secret, but it's just, you know, probably a message from Teresa's dad to her or something like that. Probably, maybe, I don't know. I mean, he's already converting to commercial instead of military, so there is no reason to let Therese have the option of turning it back into military, you know. Anyway, Friday, let's finish this thing up, and then also these two. Something tells me these two is gonna be pretty long too, so worst case, we'll finish this in Friday, maybe a bit of this at Saturday, and hopefully I can finish everything by the weekend. Holy shit, this thing is really long. But hey, that is for next time, and terrible life decisions as per usual. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Friday, maybe, hopefully. Cross your fingers that my work doesn't kill me before then. Cheers.